Okay, hi guys. Okay, vinyls today. So, in the present, we are privileged to decide the way that we listen to our music. But imagine listening to music decades ago. You couldn't stream music off of Spotify or YouTube, or whether it's albums or tracks. Most people owned a record player, but nowadays it's not as common to see one because we've sort of moved on. But I've owned a record player for at least 6 years. Though it is not my primary method of listening to music, I still consider it a valuable tool for my music listening experience. So today I'm going to talk to you about vinyl records. First, we need to make sure that we know what I'm talking about when I refer to vinyl records. So what is vinyl? Vinyl is a medium formed out of plastic polymer which stores recordings. Phonographs were originated in the late 1800s by Thomas Edison. He invented them, and they were a way of recording and reproducing sound. And the way they would do this is they would, get vinyl discs like this. They were like no lines on it. And they would make etchings and engravings in a spiral format. And when the needle makes contact with this, there's these little etchings and engravings based on corresponding sound waveforms that are produced from the music. And when the needle vibrates, it vibrates when it goes by these engravings. And it's like really quiet, so it has to be amplified through the technology. So, yeah, that's how it's done. And that's when records were first used. And despite this being a technical marvel in the late 1800s throughout most of the 20th century, we did eventually move on from vinyl records. And why did we do that? More familiar to us, there's compact discs, CDs. These grew in the markets in the 1980s, much of the 1980s. And then by the end of the decade, around 1987, it pretty much overtook vinyl and became the industry standard for multiple decades following that. And the reason we switched this is because manufacturers wanted to find a format of music distribution that was more convenient and affordable for music listeners, consumers, as well as producers. It wasn't as a result of it sounding better or not, it was entirely based off of that. However, music distribution managed to evolve again, and the most common method of listening to music nowadays seems to be streaming. So with this, pretty much, in the eyes of most, physical media is dying. So we have another question: does vinyl have a future? From what I see, not only do they have a future, but vinyl records have actually been increasing and growing in sales exponentially. They've been coming back for years, despite many claiming that it's more of a hipster thing nowadays. According to my research, there was a Billboard article that was saying that in 2005, vinyl sales were like $857,000 throughout, copies throughout that entire 12-month span. But in 2014, just a couple years back, it sold over 9 million just in the year. So it has been like, it's not this, it's more like this. So, yeah, and then there's another website called Fortune that reported more recently, in April of this year, that we're at a 20-year, vinyl sales are at a 28-year high and just show no signs of stopping. So based on this information, I've come to the conclusion that maybe 10 or 15 years from now, the only physical media that we will use for music listening will be vinyl. I think CDs, ironically, are going to become the obsolete form of music format. And if anyone has any physical media, it'll look at these things over here. Okay, so obviously, personally, I adore these statistics. I'm one of those people that believe that vinyl is the best way to listen to music. It might not be the most convenient method, since these can be expensive to get in good condition, especially the old ones like the one on the right. But if you truly value the music listening experience, I think that vinyl has a lot to offer, even decades after we supposedly moved on from the format. So, in this speech, I'm not exactly selling a vinyl player to you. That's not my job. I'm just trying to inform you of the medium that I personally think has not lost its luster. So if you take anything from me today, it's mostly a recommendation to go and try it out for yourself. So if you want to try out a different music listening experience, give vinyl a shot, because it's not just a hipster thing anymore.